Hi, Akash. Thank you for being here today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So, can you tell the audience a little bit about your winery, Akash?
Yeah, of course. So we're located here in Southern California in Temecula Wine Country, right off of Rancho California in Contento. We're spread over 20 acres here. We grow several different varietals on the property from whites to reds. We also make some sparkling wines and some rosés. And then, yeah, we started this project in 2010 and we opened up officially to the public in 2019. And yeah, we're still young and still kind of growing right now. We plan to build a resort on the property next, as well as, keep expanding with production and all that kind of good stuff.
Wonderful. And you have the self-care Sundays, is that correct?
We no longer do the self-care Sundays, but we do promote self-care and yoga classes and
Mhm.
uh, things like that as far as on the property. So those are some opportunities you can take here.
And what encouraged you to put self-care into your winery experience?
Well, I feel like when you're out here in wine country, it is very zen and it can be very peaceful, especially in the mornings. And I think yoga and wine, they kind of go hand in hand in the form of they're both relaxing.
Mhm.
And to be able to kind of meditate out amongst the vineyard is a very relaxing thing as well.
Mhm.
And seeing nature do its thing throughout the different times of the year. Every part of the year has its own natural beauty behind it, and it all comes to cultivating our wines as well. So I kind of just thought they kind of tied together.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. So, how do you think that outdoor experience and the and beauty of the environment impact mental health?
Well, I think it definitely, clears your mind. I definitely think it allows you to just kind of zone out and just kind of breathe in fresh air and you know look amongst nature and kind of start pondering on those things, and then you get into a deeper thought in your head.
So, what does self-care mean to you?
Well, taking care of yourself. It is definitely um, clearing your mind, having good thoughts in your head, exercising, eating healthy, and also having a good fun lifestyle. It's a balance of life for yourself.
And is self-care important when being a business owner such as yourself?
I think it's very important. Yes, I think that you have to be mentally and physically, 100% at all times when you're operating your own business, and to make sure you are thinking and making correct decisions in the right state of mind and in the right aspect of life.
And your business is a family business, is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about that and what are the benefits and the pitfalls of having a family-owned business?
Yeah, definitely. Having a family-owned business is definitely lots of close love and guidance in one. A little bit more, I would say, it's more in depth. It's learning from somebody who also raised you, and as my parents, and being able to see what they've gone through in life and be there for all the good and the bad, 24/7, even the home life,
Mhm.
the business life, and seeing it all kind of come. I think it adds to it. So then later on, you can now learn how to deal with all those things, from the successes and the failures, and then how you want to, continue to handle those things. It's a good lesson. It's good, good structure to have that kind of, I guess, environment and upbringing.
Mhm.
And I think it's good, rather than learning from somebody who may not care to see you fail, versus not picking you up when you need to be picked up and things like that. So
Mhm.
I think it offers a lot of great benefits.
Can you share some of those lessons that really stick with you?
I think the biggest lesson is just knowing what having nothing is,
Mm.
from my parents' eyes, and then seeing to having a good lifestyle. But it didn't come easy. It didn't come from thin air. It came from a lot of hard work, a lot of ground rules, and a lot of strong core values in the home and in the business. And um, that's probably the biggest learning lesson, and the best one is never forget where you came from, in a sense.
Mm. Do you mind sharing a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, my parents, they were born in East Africa, and they had their lives going well over there. But then a British ruler came in, Idi Amin, and forced all of our Indian people to leave the countries, and they ended up becoming refugees and having nowhere to go,
Wow.
and so they lived into that to where they ended up with nothing in their pockets, and then they found each other and they got married and planted roots, and then just humble beginnings, started building a life and then a family and trying to create a business, and um, yeah, walking those steps and then coming to America, not knowing the languages and things like that, and then becoming the successful. It's you can't forget where you came from because you can easily end up back over there.
Yeah, that's definitely, thank you for sharing that with the audience. And you're a father now too, correct?
Correct, I am. Yeah.
So do you plan on, or do you want to share those experiences with your child?
Oh, of course. I think that very much so. Definitely want to groom him into the business world and share the experiences that everybody's gone through on all of our projects, and our history of our family and how we got to where we are. I think it's definitely going to be a very enlightening story for me to be able to teach to my son.
Yeah, definitely. And you do a lot of collaborating with the community.
That's correct. Yes.
Do you think having a strong community is important in a community's mental wellness, mental health?
I definitely think so. I definitely think coming together with different ideas and different brains, and trying to speak to people as a unit together is huge, especially when we're all after the same thing, and that is for the entire valley here in Temecula to prosper. Right? We can't do it without each other because we need everybody's businesses to survive and create more attractions and more tourism. So I think to come together and do cool projects together and collaborate, it's great for the environment.
Definitely. I definitely agree. Anything else that you want the audience to know?
No, just come check us out, give us a shout out, and see what we're all about.
So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to Mind and Body Pilates, please do so, and check out Akash in Temecula. Thank you.
Thanks.